See, when I had my son, I had just become a millionaire. I mean, that was I would say a lot of reasons why I became a millionaire. It was the year that I had Logan. And my version in my mind of being a single mom was that, of struggling, working, not being able to pay for daycare, and needing to move back to Nebraska to have that family support, which is what a lot of people do, which that's not a negative thing. It's just I was living in Sausalito, California on the water in this amazing lifestyle. I was not going to leave that to go back to a cornfield. Couldn't even get there. And so I got a lot of amazing coaching, probably the toughest time of my life, but in a time that I didn't think I could afford it. So I laid down a lot of coaching hours on credit cards and got my head straight about what is it that I really want. That was a really pivotal year, the year I got pregnant, because I knew I was going to be mom and he wasn't. I was going into it as a single mom, and just needing so walking out. That was the year that I walked from this life of kind of probably what normal people do. I mean, I was my own business owner and I was making money, but I wasn't a millionaire. Still had that kind of debt looming thing, or feeling the need to get out of debt. So I remember walking through that and paying for people to help me, and I think the alternative was not negotiable. Like moving back home and needing all that help for me I coded that as failing. I just wasn't going to do it. But it took a lot. I mean, I think it was probably a couple times a week, being in intense mental coaching sessions, keeping me straight about what it is that I really, really want. Having Logan was like a decisive moment. And it's also defined how I became a parent, and being a single mom was okay. And I knew going into it, because of the people that were around me, that I wasn't gonna, and I was traveling a lot too. So how was I gonna do it all? How was I gonna put him on a plane with a nanny and afford all that? So I mean, it's probably where I got really good at really cash flow management too, because I knew how much it was gonna cost to do it the way I wanted it. When people feel like they're drowning in debt, it's kind of a figure of speech. I get it, because they're wondering. So instead of focusing where I want them to focus on how do you create, and how do you make more money, and how do you use your skills, and how do you serve other people, that's a big creative energy. Most people can't find their way to that energy because they're thinking, I owe $1,000 on a credit card bill and I can't even, that's more than my paycheck, or I don't have that in my paycheck. And it doesn't occur to them to go out and serve other people as an entrepreneur and make money. It just doesn't even occur to them. So I want to just show them there's a whole different light and shine a light on a different way to think about it, because most people live their life paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt, and it's just this heavy weight. And it is this anxious panic. I mean, I only remember very vague moments of it, because then I'd shift myself out of it. And I always have had coaches and mentors since I was 17. Since I got that Think and Grow Rich book, I've never not had anybody bigger than me, more successful than me, guiding me. It's somebody I can call all the time. So what I want to say to you right now is this now. And the way to think about making the decision is, what's the life you want? Not what it's going to cost, not how you're going to get there. What do you want? I mean, I've shared a lot of the components of my life, from being a mom to being a choice and being able to travel, do the things that I want to do. So if you really, really just spend a moment, even took a little moment break, pause me talking to you, and wrote down the top 5 things that you want, and you want it now. Not in 5 years, not when you're retired, not when you're old. Right now, if you could have some shifts in your life, what would they be? And money can create a lot. Is money the most important thing? No, but it has a heck of a lot of impact. So are your kids going to the right school? Do you want to live where you want to live? Are you traveling the way you want to travel? Do you want to get rid of your debt right away? Just do it now. You can't get ready. And that's probably one of the biggest things everybody says, I'm not ready. I'm committed to your success. I mean, probably even more than your money success. So how your family lives with the money and the choices and the situation. I have an enormous team that if I'm not, personally right now available, that you'll have this enormous team. We've been together almost 2 decades. We've been doing this so long. So a lot of it, I would say, isn't just about me or you trusting me. It's, do you trust yourself to get what you want for maybe the first time in your life?